Hello everyone, welcome to Bayern Now, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. We're talking about it, finally, when will the Champions League ever return? I don't really have any news sources for you today, I don't have any exclusives. We're a channel with 130 subscribers or something. We're not into that. So yeah, by the way, 140 subscribers, that's the next sub goal. So if we could hit that, share the videos, like the videos. YouTube likes it when you like the video because it shows that somehow the videos are entertaining. So yeah, when will the Champions League ever return? That's the question of the century, isn't it? I think a lot of us are all, none of us, I'm not optimistic. I understand that the league, the Bundesliga most especially, because this is a Bayern fan channel at the end of the day, I only care about that. When it returns, when Bayern Munich are back playing, I don't think, it's realistic to say in May, yes, on this date, that the Champions League will return. What if there's a second wave of corona cases? Then the government shuts things more and the economy and everything is down even more. But I think, yes, there is financial obligations to finish the Champions League, but not as much as it is to finish domestic leagues. For example, leagues are losing billions. UEFA aren't really in debt. They make lots of money. So it's not like UEFA have an obligation to very much finish the Champions League, because they could just throw up another competition in the mix. They could just create some, like the Nations League. It was created so easily. They could just do that. UEFA have the ability to make that happen. But when we think about the Champions League, for me, it has to be finished within the season. So, if the Bundesliga is getting finished, I want the Champions League to start, getting in there while the league is still playing. Hopefully the Premier League, so that means every league has to be realistically back. The Spanish League, the French League, all the top 5 leagues. Well, yeah, only top 5 leagues have teams in the Champions League still. So yeah, every league that's in the Champions League needs to start playing, so there's a fair playing ground. UEFA, either this, right, all the seasons will finish and then they'll play the Champions League in a World Cup style, which would be very fun to watch, but with no fans, there's really no passion there, right? I'm hearing they'll do it like one stadium or something. That would be nice. You know what? What would be cool if they went to like South Africa, who don't have a lot of cases, or a country with minimal amounts of cases, big stadiums. Actually, no big stadiums, and then they just did that. That would be so awesome. If they just did that, that would be cool. Maybe like Japan, who aren't really struggling with this coronavirus as much as everyone else, right? And then just go, you'll have Japanese people in the stadiums. Hopefully, the situation there will be, less. But seriously, that could be an option. You go to a country that's out of the EU and finish the Champions League off there. What if you go to different, it'll be like a little international tour, but we could still have fans in the stadiums and we could still just have that natural feeling. Why are we lagging? Why? Why is this really what we're doing? My goodness. Okay, fine. Yeah, we could just have fans in the stadium still, while at the same time still retain that, feeling of the Champions League, the atmospheres. Oh, it'd be sick. I thought it was a good idea in my head, just play in Japan. But realistically, when does everyone think the Champions League will return? For me, I think, they're not going to play with fans, are they? They're not. They're not going to play with 70,000 people in the stands. That's literally like 70,000 people that could get infected. It's so easy to get infected in a football stadium, which is why it's one of the high risk places. Actually, it's really not, if you think about it. It's more of the, someone, droplets from their body touched and then you touch the thing. That's more how it's risky. But in terms of it